Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Afton and I'm Monty's Tarot Child. Here on my channel I do pick a card readings like the one that we have here today and general readings for the collective. Now all of my readings will be hosted on Patreon first with early access and exclusive access to content that I do not release anywhere else. So I will leave the link to my Patreon down below in the description box. I'm going to go ahead and get right into this reading. Today we have a pick a card reading. How is my path changing right now? And whenever you decide to watch this reading, whether it is when I first release it or whenever after, this is a timeless reading. So take a moment to pause and meditate on which pile is meant for you to hear, which message is meant for you directly and specifically on how your path is currently changing. And let's get right into the video. Hello, pile number one. You chose this beautiful tiger's eye quartz. And we are going to get right into your reading. I'm going to sit it off to the side here. Let's see the overall theme of how your path is changing currently. And we have, wow, okay. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. We have growth. Wow. Right out of the bat, pile number one. Out of the gate is what I meant. Growth. So your path currently is looking very different than how you began. It's growing naturally is what I'm sensing. Something that's not, based off of solely external things, physical things, material things, but the spirit of your journey is growing. The potential of your journey is growing. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. This is not just things that you are obtaining again. This is a deep spiritual growth that I'm sensing, where your consciousness is evolving. You are viewing things very differently. You are becoming more conscious of the things that are going on around you, becoming more aware spiritually. So that could do a lot with your intuition, listening to your intuition naturally and allowing the growth to happen naturally. Because with consciousness and awareness, there is an intertwining of energy where that is where your intuition is born, and listening to that more acutely. Let's see how else your path is changing right now. We have your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So you've been doing the work, pile number one, like really developing, really creating different avenues in your life of growth, of opportunity, by simply co-creating with spirit, doing the work, doing the shadow work, doing the physical work, and letting almost an alchemy of energy kind of harmonize and come together. And right now you are in the stage of harvesting the seeds that you have planted, reaping in the work that you have sown. We also have a 1-1 outcome is in forecast, full moon in Libra. Literally, your reading doesn't get any luckier. This is signifying that whatever it is that you've been putting all of that hard work into, whatever it is that you've been putting all of this growth, this stimulation, this energy, this concentration into, a 1-1 outcome is in forecast, meaning that there's no failure in the situation. There's no opportunity for this opportunity or situation. There's no reason for this to not grow, to not flourish, because you have given it such divine and nurturing attention. We also have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Okay, even more energy. A lot of things are ramping up for you currently as you are watching this video. In the near future, a fiery climax approaches. There is a big finish that you are waiting for or looking for or signifying, a cycle that you have been eagerly trying to close, trying to wrap up, trying to complete, a goal earned or gained is also what I'm sensing here. But whatever it is, it's not going to come quietly. It's going to come passionately and fiery and expressively is what I was trying to say. And it's all because of this hard work that you have been putting in, this intention for growth, this intention for expansion, consciousness, and awareness. We also have show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Okay. So this opportunity here that is coming for you, coming to you, is an opportunity for you to show the world the real you, to show them really what you've been working on, to display all of your hard work. I think a lot of the time we can keep things very silent in regards or because of fear that what you are working on or creating will be judged harshly before it can even present itself as a full concept, as a full idea. We are afraid to let people in to these intimate moments of ourselves, of creation. That's a very intimate process. As Erykah Badu says, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. And that is exactly how you feel. But now is the time to really start exposing yourself a little bit more, maybe exposing your creative process a little bit more, but it depends on what this growth situation is for you. Let's say all this hard work pays off and you get a promotion. Well, expressing that to the ones that you love, telling them, I got a promotion, or this thing that I've been working really hard on came through, or I have some promise or new development in this situation and I'm really excited and I want to share it with you. Opening up and sharing that is going to lead, I'm hearing, to even further expansion and almost like word of mouth type of situation. We also have black pepper. The key word is integrate. Wow, we were talking about harmony, right? I am trapped is the trigger statement. The true statement, I am whole. Allow the parts of yourself you hide to make themselves known. In the light, you will see the wisdom they hold. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. You are a whole human being, a person that has only shown parts of yourself, only shown up as a part of yourself in certain situations. And now as your path is expanding and changing and shifting and speeding up is also what I'm feeling like. You are being encouraged more and more to step out of the shadows and really shine light on all of you, on all parts of yourself. That means emotionally, that means spiritually, that means whatever it means, whatever parts of you that you feel that you leave at home, that you keep silent, that you no longer feel is worthy of showing the world, whatever parts of you that you feel can help or is supposed to be expressed along your path. Spirit is asking you to show the world the real you. Step into the light. Embrace yourself wholly and authentically. We also have Magnolia. The key word is amplify. Trigger statement, I can't get anything right. True statement, I am in divine time. Harness your loving energy and watch as one miracle unfolds after another. So watch is what Spirit is asking you. Your hard work is paying off. Things start to slowly unfold, and you peel back different layers and you start to see there's more potential to all of the opportunities that you have been asking for. It's not just one avenue, it could be multiple avenues. But because there are many different opportunities for you, whatever it is that you feel like you haven't followed through on, or that you just couldn't finish, because I'm feeling that around that I can't get anything right. Sometimes when we feel like we're not getting something right, we stop completely, even trying to build on our mistakes and make it better. This could be your the thing that you are dealing with right now in the midst of your hard work. But everything that you create, everything that you are a part of is in divine time. So Spirit wants you to harness your loving energy and watch as one miracle unfolds after another. Growth. You have many seeds planted. This is not just a one seed type of garden where you have all this space and barren land and no promise. This is multiple different things that you have the possibility to water, to grow, and to be a part of. Just be patient is also what I'm hearing. We have lavender, and this one is green, signifying heart chakra. We have yellow, we have some yellow here as well, signifying the solar plexus chakra. And the root chakra here, crown chakra here. There were some under here, but probably all the chakras are important, but those are what is standing out to me right now. Lavender, the keyword is balance. Trigger statement, no one understands me. True statement, I ask for what I need. From a place of love. Okay, we have more of that. Where's love? Somewhere. From a place of love, you need to stand up and speak your truth. What you wish for is what the universe wishes for you, which is why it's a win-win outcome. That's why. It's because it's already in the process. It's already something that spirit is aware of, is working for, is working towards for you. But you have to speak it aloud. You have to believe it. You have to feel it. You have to grow in the energy of growth. Sometimes I think we go from stagnant energy to growth and expansion. And we have to evolve into that energy. We can't just wake up one day and unfortunately believe in our path and believe in ourselves 100%. It's a process of understanding what we want, asking for it, believing that it's ours, and believing that we have the right to go after it. This is all a part of your process. Not only are you working hard towards your goals, but you're working hard towards believing in them, and enjoying them as the seeds start to prosper and grow. So from a place of love, you need to stand up and speak your truth. Show the world the real you. Again, showing the world the real you, speaking your truth, and showing up as your true and authentic self, while also healing that true and authentic part of you. Okay, and we also have Neroli. Again, very heart chakra related for you. The keyword is unity. Trigger statement, I am unstable. True statement, I am aware. You are strengthening the connection between your energetic and physical bodies to help you manifest your goals. And that's that fiery climax. That's that fiery energy that you are sensing and feeling, is because there's, again, I think I was talking about it earlier, harmony, unity, alchemy coming in between your body and your spirit, your mind and your spirit, what you believe and what you create in the physical. Is there anything else? This doesn't make you unstable. I think all of this energy that you're sensing is probably making you question a lot, making you feel a lot, making you become aware of a lot. What is it called? Growing pains? Is that what you're sensing right now? Because this is a whole process that you're going to need to be holding yourself through, and it's not anything scary. I actually think that it's something very positive, and an opportunity for an abundance of things. But you really have to ease your way into it. So for the tarot, we have the Hangman. Surrender. Easing your way into it. That's aligned, isn't it? How funny. So aligned. Easing your way into this growth. There's nothing that you have to do. If anything, putting yourself in an intentional type of surrendering position. I don't know if you do yoga or if you're interested in that, but it doesn't even have to be physically. It's just sitting still and putting yourself intentionally in the hangman position, understanding all in the back of your mind without trying to figure it out, that universe is working in the background in complete silence. You could be sitting there making money being completely unaware of it. And that's how growth is supposed to happen. Your seeds are supposed to grow underneath the soil in the darkness without your knowledge until it sprouts above ground. Be patient. continue to nurture yourself and surrender to spirit, continuously saying, I know that I am aware of this process and I am aware of what I need to be doing right now. Okay, and we have Queen of Wands, confidence. Confidently speaking to spirit about what you are sensing intuitively. How you know that you have been doing the damn thing. You have been doing the work. You have been putting in the time, the attention. Again, is what I was feeling at the beginning of this reading. And this Queen of Wands is your energy, male, female, non-binary, whatever your, however you identify does not matter. The Queen of Wands is bold, fiery energy, especially with the Aries here. You could be an Aries. Again, we have all of the zodiac. We have Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Aquarius. So air, earth, or fire. But confidently, boldly, moving along your path, knowing when to rest, when to move forward, how to move forward, how to nurture yourself when you need to, listening to spirit, and the creative process, and evolving naturally. And that is what you're doing, confidently. We also have temperance, balance. I knew I felt the alchemy and the harmony and the balance, because we have unity here. We have so much, actually, balance again, balance, and unity. This is a very aligned reading for you, pile number one. You could be understanding every part of what I'm saying here and sensing and feeling this harmony, this calmness, this ease. I really love that for you. I really love how you're able to, if you can really put your mind to the back seat and enjoy the spirit of all that you do and all that you create, it's a really harmonious and good time, where you will find balance in everything that you're doing. You will find balance in your relationships even. And it's giving me very Ten of Cups feeling. We have the Hermit, and the Fool. You actually have a lot of major arcana, which signifies, major changes in your life, major shifts, major moves. The Fool is literally a brand new beginning, one where you take these healing. I don't know why I'm hearing the phrase healing entrepreneurs. Like you are in the business of starting business in a healthy manner is what I'm feeling. But we also have the Hermit here, which means that your path is it's feeling very solitude. It's feeling very, I'm not so much as taking a shift to an external view. I'm taking a shift to an internal view. So you have this brand new beginning. I'm sensing that maybe not that many people around you understand it. They don't know much about it, or this is something where you really have to introduce to the people that you hang around, because of the show the world the real you here, and the Fool naturally being someone who goes against what society finds as normal or as of the norm. But this is not an issue for you. I think that is actually something that you're very excited about, is to be able to introduce this new thing into your life and have it be harmonious and be balanced. The Hermit here is for the internal work that you will be doing that we mentioned earlier about your consciousness and your awareness and how you plan on expanding that, and how it doesn't have to be a big broad show is also what I'm hearing, but it could just be private. It could just be for you, like sensing almost people coming up to you saying, hey, I haven't seen you in a while, I haven't talked to you in a while, like, how are you? What are you up to? And it being very on some I'm evolving, I'm completely different, I am happy, I am growing, I am growth. Everything I touch grows. And people really seeing a complete you, an enlightened you, an impassioned you, because you really are, for once, going after a dream, going after a goal, and being dedicated to it also is what I'm feeling. Okay, let me see what else I have here for you, pile number one. I have some affirmations I want to get to as well, but I want to make sure I'm not missing anything else in the cards. I'm not feeling anything else. So let's see what else we have here. How else I can affirm this change in your path that you are going through currently. We have, you are a part of the universe. The earth is your sister. The moon is your mother. The sun is your brother. You are the star they gave life to, exploding on the scene. There one moment, off the next, the impact left. Try to imagine those who've seen your glow. It's universal. And this, I think, is what you're going to be holding on to, like, key, in this hermit mode for yourself, in this growing stage that you have going on. You are not going to necessarily be missing external stimulation from other people. You will miss it. I'm not saying that you're not human and you're not going to miss interactions with other people. It's just you're not going to necessarily, it's not going to feed you. You're not going to thrive off of it. I think there's a depth that you are sensing here, especially with the hermit. You are being called to a depth of knowledge within yourself. And this new beginning that you have here as well is not just about your spirit, but the energy that you want to create, I'm hearing also the service that you want to create, but I'm not sure where that came from. But you are a part of the universe. You are. And you are here to leave an impact. However it's meant to be divinely, only your spirit will find out at the end of everything. But this is what you're here for, and you're sensing it in this new beginning. You're sensing this need for impact, or this calling to leave something. And you have a glow about you. You are very eager about it, and spirit wants you to continue to feed that eagerness. We also have, when you look in the mirror, do you see who the hell you are? Okay? You are the one. You are the greatest. You are the most powerful. You are revolutionary. You didn't come here for no reason. Your purpose is greater than you know. Recognize who you are. Wow. And that's all you need right now, is a little bit of recognition. Not from, again, other people, not from external, but from spirit to spirit. And this is spirit's recognition, telling you, hey, look at this. Hey, look at how magical you are. Look at how revolutionary you are. Okay? Look at who the hell you are. And they said it plainly. They want you to see it plainly. That it's you are here to fulfill something. The outcome is promising. There is nothing wrong with surrendering to a force that you don't know or can't see. And not don't know as in it's foreign, because you feel spirit every day. I sense it. You know spirit. You just have a hard time of letting go of the wheel. When someone else is trying to say, here, I have an internal GPS. It's never wrong. Let me guide you. And you're like, but I don't know where you've been. I don't know who you are. Like, how are we getting with this? But spirit wants you to look in the mirror. Go look in the mirror, see who you are, and see God in yourself. We have for your final affirmation, find your roots deep inside. Thank your vessel for the space it provides. You are still learning. You are connected. You have time. You are still learning. You are connected. You have time. There's nothing to worry about. Things are speeding up as they naturally do when you give attention and intention. But you have time. That doesn't mean that you have to continuously put your foot on the gas. You have time. Things are naturally unfolding. Growth is your birthright, is your destiny. And that is how your path is shifting and changing. It's giving you a steady stream of growth and opportunity. So yeah, pile number one, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. And if you really, really enjoyed this reading, please check out our Patreon, which I have left down in the description below, where you can get early access to videos like this and exclusive access to videos that are not released anywhere else. And I will see you in the next reading. Peace. Hello, pile number two. You chose this beautiful rose quartz heart. So I'm going to sit this right over here and we're going to get right into your reading. Yeah, I think that's good. And I'm going to look at the overall theme of your path and how it is changing. Let's see. We have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Wow. Wow. Okay. So big energy, just like pile number one, honestly. Big energy on the change to your path. Coming in, pile number two, you are feeling free. You are expressing your freedom. You are sensing your power. And your, as it says, the free will to create your own happiness. This is not to say, and I want to point it out, this is not to say that you aren't happy, that you haven't been happy. This is to say that you have more autonomy over your happiness. You have more freedom to create that happiness, how it looks, how it feels. You can be as specific when creating your own happiness as possible because it is for you and you have co-created with spirit in order to achieve this goal. And this is something new for your path. I feel like this may, or you may have come from a place of feeling very, I don't know if I should use this word, but I'm going to, and I hope that you are able to catch how I'm saying, but passive, being very passive, allowing the current energy to guide you. But I feel like more recently you've wanted to be more intentional. You've wanted to have more autonomy over your path and you've wanted to have more freedom. And Spirit is here communicating that that is 100% possible. It is 100% yours. And we can look more into the reading and see what we can get here. We have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So you may have been waiting for some answers to your freedom. You may have been waiting for some communication, and the communication is going to be coming in for you soon in regards to your freedom and how you can create your next move in your path. We also have a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. Okay. All right. So we have a lot of full moons already. A lot of information is being revealed, is being exposed to you. This last full moon that we have experienced, which was May 26th, it was a full moon eclipse in Sagittarius, of course, which is the sister sign of Gemini. You may have been getting a lot of realizations during that full moon, and the time and the energy after it, which is when I am recording, is when you will be receiving a lot of information, or just in general after, whenever you are viewing this video, because it's not necessarily during this time, you are being received, or you're receiving information. The answers that you need are coming, and in those answers, a personal issue is going to be resolved. You may have been seeking one answer, one outcome, one situation to finally close in order to really like let a chapter in your life close. And that is coming to you soon. We also have what do you need to release, waning moon. So with this closing of this chapter, with this newfound freedom, what do you need to release? What is been held on during this process where you needed answers from? What has been absorbed into your energetic frequency, or simply what is it that you are physically carrying that needs to be released. It could be an emotional type for you with this full moon in Cancer, or with this full moon in Gemini, it could be something where you have felt or needed some kind of mental stimulation from whatever it is that you needed to be, whatever it is that needs to be released. And you are seeking freedom from it all. Not just the situation, but the energetic residue of that situation as well. You are seeking freedom from it all. We also have expect powerful change, new moon and eclipse. So your path is changing. It is changing powerfully. And with power, I always feel a sense of speed as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be quickly, but it is something that is impacting your path completely. This change it's pivoting you in a 180 direction where you are going into land that is more open, into a freer sense of being and living. And this is a powerful change for you. I think this is a powerful resolution for you as well, feeling like a sense of caged, or just very, I'm also sensing isolating energy that you've been around. And now this is a broader view, a broader experience that is coming to you, and the answers that you need around it, the questions that you have about how to handle it, how to prepare, how all of that, the answers are coming for you. We also have lemon eucalyptus, and the key word is sovereignty. Trigger statement: what will they think? True statement: I navigate through life with ease. Now you must claim your energetic independence. Cut the cords to lower vibrations. It is time to ascend. You really can't make this up. The alignment that comes through these videos, pile number 2, this is all about your freedom, okay? There, again, are energetic ties that need to be cut. You are gaining your independence very soon. You are gaining your freedom again very soon. But what needs to be released is this dependency. Almost, I see independence, but I feel kind of like a dependency on something. And this is situational, so you can only cut the cords when you are ready, when you feel the most prepared. But Spirit is signaling a preparation for this, a buildup of energy. A personal issue reaches resolution. So if you have been finding difficulty on how to reach this freedom, on how to obtain this freedom, again, the answers you need are coming. There's no need to worry about it. There's no need to try to figure it out. There's no need to be overly anxious about this change. It's going to come naturally. Spirit just wants to know that you are ready to accept it. We also have frankincense. Yes, I haven't actually been able to use this yet as an herb or anything, but I hear that it's beautiful. The keyword: enlightened. True state or trigger statement: I am alone. True statement: I am one with all that is. Dear child, you are safe and loved as you continue on your journey of self-exploration. Wow. Wow. That's some powerful energy. Pile number 2. I'm not even going to lie. I actually just want to sit in it for a second and to gather my words as poetically as I can for you. The personal issue for you has been the lack of opportunity to explore yourself, to learn yourself, to know yourself. This has been hard in finding your place in the world. How do you find your place if you're not 100% sure of where you belong or who you are? But there's an enlightening coming for you. This is the personal issue, again, that is being resolved, is an enlightening of who you are, what you want. And again, having the freedom to do this self-exploration. Now, I do want to point out, this is This reading is general. It's for as many people as need to see it. So not everyone's situation is the same. But this feels very much so like relationship energy to me. So if it is that you need to leave a relationship in order to gain this freedom for this self-exploration, and this is something that you intuitively know that you've been called to, again, intuition is solely important here. So listening to that as to what is best for you, but not just a relationship either. It could be a mindset that you need to release in order to ascend. Here with the Ascend card, it could be an emotional habit that you have that you need to release in order to ascend. It can be absolutely anything, not just a relationship. I did want to point that out though. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have oregano here. The keyword resonance. Trigger statement. I am right. True statement. I am open to the unknown. You are seeing, or you are being shown what is dissonant in your life. Allow the beliefs that are not serving you to fall away and to be open to your bright future. WTF. WTF. You are literally being shown. I think communication with spirit has been heavy for you lately. You are being shown what is dissonant in your life. Spirit wants you to pay more attention to the things that you feel are lackluster, are no longer giving you that sense of freedom, are no longer showing what it is that you want represented in your life. You are being shown all that is dissonant, all that does not serve you in your highest good, and you are being asked to let it fall away. Again, Spirit is asking you continuously, what do you need to release? What can be released? It's not, and I want to just point out the trigger statement, it's not necessarily about being right. It's about feeling right. It's about feeling complete and whole in yourself, and knowing that whether you're right or wrong, you are doing, I don't want to say you're doing what's best for you. You're doing what's needed. It's not about being right. It's about doing what's needed, is what I'm hearing. We also have uplifting, the key word, cheerful. Trigger statement, I am powerless. True statement, I'm excited to see what the future brings. The future is bright, bright future. Enjoy knowing that your optimism today fuels your amazing tomorrow. Yes, okay. And like I said earlier, the things that you are releasing, they are preparing you for the things that you are introducing into your life newly, energetically. With this sense of freedom, that means that there's a lot of opportunities, different opportunities, some things that you are not even either focused on or completely aware of at this current moment. But that is the joy of freedom. You get to create it. You get to see what it holds, what it is, and that is a part of your bright future. Don't let that intimidate you, also, is what I'm hearing. Don't let the open possibilities of anything intimidate you, because anything is possible. Anything, absolutely anything. It doesn't have to be this one-way street. So let us see what we have for the tarot. We have Eight of Swords, restriction. Wow. 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 So this is what it felt like. This is what it felt like. And your path is being directly shifted into freedom. No more restricted. No more lack of happiness. No more trying to find happiness in other things. You are being direct. You are being decisive about no longer staying somewhere that you don't want to be, in the energy that you don't want to be in. We also have Four of Swords, rest. So rest is important for this change in your path. You can't do it without it. You can't. Mental capacity is what I'm hearing. So not overstimulating your brain, not trying to think too much into this change, into this shift, allowing a freedom of thought and emotion. All of these things allow the shift in you to happen freely. Don't try to control it. I think the restriction might cause more things that you need to heal from, rather than just letting your body rest, letting it be, letting it heal as it does naturally. We don't do anything extra other than cover up our wounds when needed. So you don't have to do anything extra in order to heal your spirit or your soul. Stop picking at it is what I'm hearing. We have the Hierophant tradition. Okay. A beautiful card. So definitely working with spirit a lot. You could be into spiritual teachings or just listening to spirit more, which is why you are here with tarot. You like the communication, you like the confirmation. And again, spirit is here affirming that this resolution that is coming to you is a spiritual resolution is what I'm hearing. But also with the tradition here, some of you could be very traditional, could care for that deeply. I know that you use frankincense for smoke cleansing, so automatically it's coming to me to intuitively tell you, if you want to do a traditional smoke cleansing of your aura, of your spirit after gaining this new freedom, to protect yourself as you go on this self journey, self exploration, to use frankincense is what I was getting at. Frankincense can be a very good smoke cleansing tool. I don't know much about it. Honestly, I would like to do more research on it to get a deeper knowledge. But I have heard that it's really good. So just throwing that out there for whoever needs it. In any other traditional sense, I think spirit is going to be here with you in this moving of energy. Let's see what else we have. We have Page of Swords. Okay, inspiration. So this could also be a part of the Hierophant energy that I was feeling very inspired to learn more about spirituality, especially with the Page of Swords here. Your intuition, I think, sometimes comes from your mind. It also comes from your gut. It depends on your intuition, but learning the intuition of the mind and just being comfortable with knowing, learning that skill, being inspired by others as they test and use and explore their intuition as well is what I'm feeling, and having that be a curiosity to you, especially with this full moon in Gemini here, with that Gemini energy, just being curious, being or wanting to be more knowledgeable as well. We also have the Ace of Wands. Oh, wow. Okay, so not only inspiration in mind, but inspiration in spirit as well. Again, talking about heavy spiritual energy. Inspiration will be very important for you as your journey shifts and changes. You are going to be seeking inspiration. You are going to be in atmospheres where you can be easily inspired, where other people sense your spirit for freedom and knowledge and spirituality and alignment and all of that. They sense it in your energy, and you get to share in that energy with others. But this Ace of Wands, I don't want to pick up on other people's energy too much, but this Ace of Wands here, this is, I feel like, a gift, a soul gift from spirit to you of inspiration and passion. Again, not necessarily just from external stimulation, but an internal kind of stimulation as well. Being very curious about your mind and being very curious about your spirit and wanting to learn more, having the opportunity to learn more, possibly, again, a new spark that moves you into action, moves you into change is also what I'm hearing. Anything else, Spirit? I keep hearing also just kind of, we have a lot of air energy. Some of it positive and productive, some of it kind of limiting. So really leaning into the air energy that you know will help you moving along this path, this change in your path. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, and allowing that air energy also to carry you into the freedom that you are seeking. Okay, so I have 4 affirmation cards for you, just affirming the change in your path and affirming you in general. Let's see. You do enough. You are enough. I feel like I need to be putting it as closely as possible for you to see it as clearly as possible, because you do enough and you are enough. Pile number 2. Spirit really wants you to know that this inspiration, this gift that is coming to you is meant for you. There's nothing that you need to second guess. There's nothing that you need to doubt. You being you is enough. You doing what you feel called to, and being pulled to what you are being pulled to learn is enough. You are doing enough. You are enough. We also have something could be good, but not good for you. That's okay. There are better things for you, and those things will find you. That's okay. As you explore, and it's 1:11 as I'm speaking, I hope you can see it. As you explore, as you continue this self-exploration of freedom and your free will to express yourself creatively, the things that are actually meant for you will find you without a doubt. There's no need to worry about that. What you have to focus on, and what Spirit really wants you to focus on, is your energy. Pile number 2, how are you attracting these things to you? What are you attracting to you as you move out of this restriction? Are you attracting abundance, or are you still focused on that lack mindset that is in the back of your head and haunting you? How are we addressing things? And what are we looking at realistically is also what I'm hearing. Don't be too harsh on yourself. Give yourself space, room, water, light, soil. Everything you need to grow and bloom into the person you really want to be. Don't be so harsh on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Freedom doesn't come by force. Freedom doesn't come by force. You can't force it. You just are. You are free. And you are free to do these things for yourself. Give yourself space, room to feel this newfound freedom when you get it. And everything you need to grow and bloom, give that to yourself. Really lean into your free spirit. We also have pray for patience. Pray to live in this moment. Pray for all invasive thoughts to leave you. Pray for stability. Pray that you overcome all battles. Pray for your healing. In totality, pray for your healing. I think that is a part of your curiosity as well, is learning how to speak over yourself. What can you speak over yourself? What positivity can you claim as your own as you're still moving through this restriction? And your communication with Spirit and Spirit's communication with you is going to help you move through this change more and more pile number 2, okay? So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you do, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. And if you really enjoyed this reading, please make sure to head on over to my Patreon where I have early access to videos like this one that we had here today and exclusive content to videos and writings that I don't necessarily release to the public. So in the meantime, I will see you in another reading. Peace. Hello, pile number 3. You chose this gorgeous stone as your pile. I'm not sure if this is just a stone or if it's actually a crystal, but it is pretty intense to look at. And I feel like I'm sensing some of that intense energy off of your reading. So let us get right into it. I'm going to look at the overall energy of your path and how it is changing. So we have purpose. I know what I am here to do. Yes. So this is definitely just giving me such intentional energy. I know what I'm here to do. I've figured most of it out. The rest will align and fall divinely. But I am here for my purpose and I'm going to do what I came here to do. I know what I am here to do. That is how your path is shifting and how it is changing currently. This could be something that you weren't necessarily aware of, or maybe not even 100% aware of, but you are getting more clarity now as to what your purpose is, how you can go about fulfilling this purpose, and what it is you can do more and more every day to live this path of purpose. We also have new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. You are in the giving mood. You are definitely in the giving mood. You have been on the receiving end a lot lately, possibly, and you are ready to give energy, give time and attention to this purpose as well as what I'm feeling, and that intentionally gives back to others. But you are not, this is not an energy that you're necessarily fighting. It's an energy that you're falling into, a time to give rather than take, not necessarily over giving, not necessarily over promising or giving too much of yourself, but finding a good balance and harmony of giving and receiving. We have don't let your past hold you back, South Node. Okay. So again, this could be the shift that is going on in your path currently. You, in the past, have had difficulty with letting your past hold you back, letting what I'm feeling is your mind hold you back from your potential. So you are working on this heavily in the present and the current and in the future, not letting yourself get in the way. We also have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So definitely, first of all, I just want to point out a lot of earth energy. You could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. You don't have to be though. That could be heavy in your natal chart as well. But the end of a tough cycle approaches. You are done letting your past hold you back. You are done being defined by the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, by the, oh, that was promising or hopeful, but I didn't go through with it. I was too afraid. I didn't believe. Whatever it is that you are dealing with now and trying to redefine for yourself, the end of that cycle approaches very soon. We also have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Yes, I love it. So definitely a lot of clarity coming in on the seeds that you have been planting on your purpose. We have the seeds being planted here with the new moon. So planting that with good intention and giving that to others and saying, here, this is what I have for you. This is what I'm offering you. This is what I want to share with you, and getting full clarity on how this is a part of your purpose, this is a part of your path and your destiny, and not allowing your doubt to hold you back, not allowing your fears to hold you back, but looking at the bigger picture of it all and understanding that there's an importance to your purpose. Let's see what else we have. We have Rose. The keyword is compassion. Trigger statement, I am unlovable. True statement, I am love. Your heart is healing and expanding with love. Spend time showering yourself with that love and then share with others. What? What? Were we not? I have to put it right there. Were we not just talking about sharing with others? Here, this is what I have to offer you. Love. My love. I've changed it. I've grown it. It's evolved. It looks like this specifically. And if you feel it, then that is my love. And this is what I have to offer you. But not before giving it to yourself, which is exactly what I was talking about receiving. How do you give love to yourself? And how can you expect to give it to others and them to receive it authentically and wholly and fully if you have yet to do it for yourself? It's also what I'm what I'm sensing. So one almost must come before the other. But you, my friend, I think already know that. And we have Copaiba. I'm saying it all wrong. Keyword, worthy. Trigger statement, I am ashamed. True statement, I am cherished. There are connections to ancestral and childhood memories that are ready to be healed. Allow divine light to shine within. So with this, I'm actually not going to be surprised if the Six of Cups comes out, because there's some childhood memories that are ready to be healed now for you. This is a part of the tough end of the cycle that is approaching, where you, and I guess it is also probably a part of your ancestry, they have had a hard time with letting themselves live in their true purpose. They have had, and you also have had a hard time with accepting your worthiness of not staying stagnant or in a place where you're not meant to be energetically. This is something that you're overcoming, not just for you, but your entire ancestry. Allow divine light to shine within. Allow it to come in, shed light on the things that you have been working really hard to heal and to address. And give yourself compassion. Show yourself that you are worthy of this. And again, then share it with others. Juniper berry. The keyword, projection. Trigger statement, my mind does not rest. True statement, I listen to my higher self. Look at each story that repeats itself in your mind as a stranger would. Ask yourself, is this true? Wow. Okay. I don't know whether to put this over don't let your past hold you back or look at the bigger picture, because it's kind of a mesh of both, right? Look at the bigger picture. Look at each story that repeats itself in your mind. As a stranger would, ask yourself, is this true? I'm gonna put it there. Is it true though? Are you that person that you once were? Do you accept those things that you once accepted? Do you believe in those things that you once believed in even? What is your purpose? How does it play out here for you when you are looking at the bigger picture and being whole and authentic? We also have Lang Lang. Yep. The keyword is awaken. Trigger statement, I don't know what to do. True statement, every moment is a new opportunity. Take time today to engage your senses and create. The tension that has been dividing your head and heart is leaving. So yeah. And that's exactly what's going on here. That's why you aren't letting your past hold you back. You are awakened. You are continuously awakening is also what I'm hearing. And you are seeing that every moment is a new opportunity to be further introduced to your purpose, to your light. The tension that you feel, again, the tough cycle is coming to an end. It's leaving. So allow spirit again to work through you, work with you, continue to, I'm hearing, target in on your purpose and hone in on that, really focus on that, and then and let the rest fall in place. We also have wow. Your path is shifting into a beautiful and divine evolvement. 10 of Cups. Put it right at the center here. You are finding the ultimate fulfillment within your purpose. You are feeling the divine love and bliss and joy of living in your purpose. A time to give rather than take is not a burden to you. It is something that you enjoy, that you find fulfillment through. I think the reason why it came out for you so strongly is to find a good balance of that. But this purpose brings you bliss. It brings you happiness. So why would you hold yourself back from that? Again, continuously being awakened as to why you deserve this 10 of Cups energy. We also have 2 of Wands, discovery. So continuously discovering yourself, discovering more on your path, continuously being able to create what that path looks like for you day by day. Not necessarily it looking the same either is what I'm hearing. So having a variety of options as to what your path looks like and how it evolves. Being able to, again, work with spirit and create. We have 10 of Swords. Wow. Okay. Betrayal. That's a strong keyword. So I'm going to focus on the actual energy of this 10 of Swords. It's interesting that you have the 2 10s here. You could be seeing 10-10 a lot. Also seeing a lot of 2s here. We also have 4 of Cups. Apathy. Okay. So within the 10 of Swords, I feel like there's an overthinking or an excess of energy going on here in your mind specifically. And it is possibly more than likely in regards to your path, and how you view your path, how you view it going, how you view it evolving. And you want to be satisfied. You want to have this 10 of Cups fulfilling energy because you have had so much of the 4 of Cups energy where you kind of just had to settle. Or you weren't interested in settling, so you didn't make a choice. You would just sit in this emotional state that said, if I don't move, I can't be disappointed. If I don't go left, and if I don't go right, I can't be disappointed that I didn't go left or I didn't go right. And that is going to be part of the tough cycle that also ends for you. But the 10 of Swords is that mental state where you're just done. You're just done trying to convince yourself that you are not worthy. You're done trying to convince yourself that what you sense, what you feel, isn't for you. So you're letting your mind take the backseat for a little while. You're going to really dive into this 10 of Cups energy around your purpose and going for it, going after it. And all the extra chatter in your mind is going to be quieted into a minimum is what I'm feeling. So we have, I meant to say before I pulled it, we have 3 final affirmation cards for you here just to affirm you, your path, and how it is changing. We have, you deserve the entire world. You deserve someone who will take you out on dates, not just text you. You deserve someone who values your time, someone who can intimately express themselves and who isn't afraid to dive deep, who kisses your neck and walks you to the door. You deserve. Wow. And we've been talking a lot about purpose as the theme to your path changing. But I think it's also not just what you are meant to be and create here, but who you're meant to share it with as well. I think you Also, not just with your creative experiences, you don't want to settle in love either. Whatever it is that is being offered to you must be whole and must also add to your wholeness and your completeness. And Spirit wants you to know that you deserve that as well. For those of you who needed that in this message, we also have I love you. I appreciate you. I value you beyond any worldly explanation. There is no explanation that is necessary for this purpose. This is me giving you this message, but this is also Spirit giving you this message about how much we love and appreciate you, how much you are valued, how important you are, and how, again, I think I said that too, how your purpose is important. Your path is important. You are needed. You are necessary. And this is what you are sensing and finding in your discovery as well. And for the final affirmation we have, you have to keep going. You can't give up. You have so many beautiful places you're going, and it may be hard to see at this moment, but a year from now will be different. You're building something monumental and doing things no one has done in your lineage. You have to keep going. And that's it. That's that. Don't let your past convince you of anything differently. You are a divine being. You're creating something purposeful and brilliant and necessary in this world. And Spirit wants you to keep going. They don't want you to stop until you feel this fulfillment, until you feel this ease and peace of mind, knowing that everything is working divinely for you. It's working divinely for you. They want you to know that you are safe. They want you to know that you are secure. They want you to know that your purpose and your path has been written, has been studied, has been viewed, is ready for you to live out and experience. Whew. Okay, pile number 3. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that it really resonated for you. If it did, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. And if you really, really enjoyed this reading, make sure to go and check out my Patreon where I have early access to videos like the one that we have here today and exclusive content to my writings and my videos that is not released anywhere else in the public. So I will see you in the next reading. Peace. Hello, pile number 4. You chose this beautiful angel quartz. And I'm going to put it right over here so we can get right into your reading. Make sure you can see it and have access to its energy. And I'm going to start off by looking at the overall theme of your path and how it is changing. We have gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Yes. So you are feeling very grateful. You are feeling very grateful as your path is changing and shifting into its more authentic authentic space, I guess, is what I was feeling. And you're feeling very grateful. You're feeling very full and thankful for all the opportunities that are being introduced into your life currently and the ones that are coming to you in the future as well. We also have Void of Course Moon. Nothing will come of this situation. Okay. So I feel like this is a this and that type of situation where you have come from. Actually, I'll put it on this side since you're coming from it. You have come from a place of worry or stress, possibly, in regards to your situation. Something, stressful or any stressful situation can sometimes lack gratitude. We are unable to be grateful for the situation as it is teaching us this lesson. But you have soon realized, or will be soon realizing, that nothing will come of stressing. Nothing will come of worry. And whatever opportunities, whatever situations come to you, are here to open your awareness and to bring out a sense of gratitude in you that honestly you probably haven't felt before, depending on the situation, right? So we also have bring love into the situation, new moon and Aquarius. I don't know why, but I'm feeling some heavy energy around this. Just to start off with, we have a lot of purple going on, so this is something that you have some intuition around, are intuitive about. But there's a situation that you are going to be bringing or needing to bring love into the situation. I think there is a new start, a restart, a fresh start of something that is going on for you with this new moon energy here. It's not something that is fully developed or fully expanding right now. Let me see what else we have. We also have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. Wow, you guys have a lot of uncertainty, a lot of uncertain energy here. And nothing is yet set in stone. Nothing will come of this situation. I think there is some energy that needs to be introduced into the situation before you can be expecting something out of it. That is why nothing is yet set in stone. I think spirit is waiting for your energy to be introduced into the situation harmoniously. And they want you to bring more love into this situation. Again, some situations make it really hard for you to be grateful, make it really hard for you to be thankful because you are going through or growing through so much. And Spirit wants you to know that there is light. There is light in every situation. It may not seem like it. It may not feel like it. It may not look like it. But there is hope. There is opportunity. We also have a time for healing, balsamic moon. Wow. And I was feeling that heaviness. It's so very interesting. It's so very interesting. A time for healing. So there was a situation that you are needing to heal from that has occurred recently, or will be occurring, but I'm pretty sure this is more so of recent for you. Something that you are aware and has been made aware of. It doesn't necessarily have to be something that happened to you last week, but it could be something that is needing healing from directly at this moment in time. And that, again, is why nothing is yet set in stone. There is some healing that still needs to take place, and your foundation cannot be set that way with so much uncertainty around what it is that is causing you so much pain, unless you know, which is quite possible as well. Everyone's situation is different, but there's something here that needs to be addressed, that needs to be acknowledged and looked at, for this healing to take place. And Spirit wants you to bring love into that situation, hold compassion for yourself, because you will be getting out of this situation smoothly, and you want to not cause more harm in this healing process, but to be open and vulnerable with yourself. So we also have marjoram. The keyword is comfort. Trigger statement: people cannot be trusted. True statement: I trust my heart. Your big, beautiful heart is ready to open. Trust that you will be able to discover who is best to walk with you. Wow. So someone has hurt you. There's a situation here that has hurt you. It doesn't have to be love or romantic at all. It can just be a situation where you were made to feel uncomfortable, where you have had to heal your trust for others and in others. And you have a big heart, which is why bring love into the situation is here. You are capable of this love and of this compassion. So your big, beautiful heart is ready to open again. I'm adding the again. Trust that you will be able to discern who is best to walk with you. Your trust is needed in this shift in your path. Your throat, heart, and crown chakra is being heavily activated and highlighted in just this soul card, but we have the purple and blue themes throughout. And it is really important for you to really start expressing your feelings, is what I'm sensing, but expressing them to the right ones, those who you know that you can walk with. We also, shut up, why is the key word discern? We also have fennel. Trigger statement, it is not my fault. True statement, I take full responsibility. Shift into your body and listen. Release the emotions you have been storing and move forward. Yeah, there's a big release coming to you in this shift in your path. I think you're sensing it. And there's no need to be anxious about it or to try to fight it, but to allow it. Shift into your body and listen. Release the emotions you have been storing and move forward. You can't move forward until this release happens. It is a moment for you to be very discerning about who needs to be with you, needs to be around you, needs to have access to you, and who does not. And then to move forward. We also have basil, the key word, inspiration. Trigger statement, I am tired of it all. True statement, I find strength in my purpose. Please rest and know that in this stillness you will find clarity around your purpose here. The need to cope will fall away as you find the question you are the answer to. Okay, so some of you may have also been called to the last pile. Their keyword was purpose, to give you that little bit of information. So if that is something that you have been wanting to know more about as well, you may, be called to go back and listen to that pile. But if not, bless. Please rest and know that in this stillness, you will find clarity. You will find clarity. Nothing will come of you trying to, again, force it or figure it out. The question, you will find the question you are the answer to. You have the answer. You don't know it yet, which is why things have been kind of in this pause, in this void of course situation. But you are figuring out more and more, being inspired, honestly, to figure it out more and more as to your purpose, as to what you're supposed to be a part of and what you're supposed to create and who's supposed to be around you in that process. We also have centering. The keyword is aligned. Trigger statement, I feel conflicted. True statement, I am true to my highest self. Your focus needs to turn within to reflect on stories that are not true for you. Love is the way through. And of course, it had to go over, bring love into the situation, Of course, it had to align that way. You are focusing within. A lot of heart chakra, again, being highlighted with all of this green. You're being focused within, and you are reflecting on the stories that weren't you, that weren't made for you, that weren't made to fit you. You're focusing on the narratives that are no longer needed for this part of your journey. And you are showing gratitude for the opportunity to release it all. Honestly, not many people have this great release in their life to say, I'm letting go of the burden. I'm letting go of all of the things that I've needed to heal from for so long. I'm grateful for this opportunity to center and realign myself with my path and with my purpose. So let's look into the tarot. We have the Five of Pentacles. Struggle. Okay, wow. Again with the purple, as we've been sensing heavily. You intuitively know that you have an issue around lack mindset, and that has affected your potential to show gratitude. You are afraid to show gratitude because you're almost afraid of it leaving, is also what I'm feeling. Nothing will come of that. That is a part of the things that you are releasing. But there is a difficult situation where you've had to struggle through, and it could have impacted your finances. But Spirit wants you to know that not that situation lacks love, but they want you to bring more love into it. They want you to understand how divine you are, and that divinity deserves abundance, deserves prosperity. You are not a person who is lack or without. You are a person who is strong, who deserves continuous opportunities, and you continuously need to open yourself up to those opportunities and those possibilities. We also have death endings. So this is a major change in your path, a major shift for you because of it being with the major arcana. This is some lifelong energy that you are really working with here, to create and to recreate your destiny and your path. Literally, this person is on a path, signifying how you are no longer letting fear hold you back. You are no longer letting the idea of you hold you back from the actual possibility of you. We also have Page of Pentacles, consistent. So you are being consistent within learning your abundance, learning your prosperity, learning how to create out of gratitude, how that gratitude creates more. You're learning how to call this material and financial energy into yourself. Again, releasing the lack mindset and the struggle that you have grown through and are continuing to grow through, bringing love into your financial situation, because that is what I'm focusing on heavily here with the Pentacles. And to heal the financial trauma or the emotional trauma or the trauma that you have experienced growing up in life and just living and being in life. We have Two of Swords. We are at a crossroad here, though, in your path. I think at some point you're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to make a decision on whether you go one way and dedicate to the thing that you know is calling to you, or to go the other way and to continue upon this cycle of learning and having to understand how much of an abundant being you are. I think this is going to be a continuous cycle for you to continuously decide and say, hey, I'm abundant. Let me learn about this. Let me learn about my abundance. Or, hey, I'm going to remove this thought in the back of my head that says that I am not enough. I'm going to heal this. It's going to be a decision for me. I'm going to decisively continue upon this path of knowing that I deserve more. When it comes to relationships, when it comes to my financial status, when it comes to the fulfillment of my workplace, I deserve more. I'm grateful for what I have, but I also deserve more. And we also have Ace of Cups, feelings. These are new emotions for you. This is a new emotional opportunity for you, a new emotional gift for you. I think you don't necessarily focus on those things that make you feel uncomfortable. You don't focus on them. You don't pay them attention because you think that gives it power almost, but it doesn't. I think there's a kind of strength in calling that power back to you, and Spirit is gifting you with this possibility of that action, of calling your energy back into you, of calling your emotional happiness back into you. Being able to provide for yourself through Spirit is also what I'm hearing in this moment of healing for yourself. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. I also see a lot of inspiration coming through with this Ace of Cups. It doesn't necessarily have to, again, be in regards to romantic. It could just be in regards to emotional fulfillment in anything that you do, where you have felt otherwise before. So not being fulfilled. So I have 4 final cards of affirmation for you. Affirmation of your path and how it is changing for you. We have, it is okay to let go of those who taught you a lot and transformed your life. Just because they triggered an awakening doesn't mean they must stay. People arrive during different seasons for different reasons. Wow. Wow, wow. It's so crazy how all of these cards from different decks and different people just align so beautifully for me to give you this reading. Pile number 4, it's okay. It's okay to let go. I know it's hard. You may not have been taught to let go of people or things that aren't serving you for your highest good. That aren't teaching you, that isn't encouraging you to be taught. All of those things that take up space in our life, it's okay to let go of those things because they taught us what they needed, and now we can repurpose that energy and bring in something different. You are grateful for this opportunity of release. You are grateful for the knowledge that that thing brought you. And now you are seeking more. We also have, you are allowed to speak your piece. You are allowed to be you. You are allowed to stand up for yourself. You are allowed to engage. You are allowed to stand up for yourself. It said it twice. You are allowed to stand up for yourself. You are allowed to engage. You are allowed to stand up for yourself. You are allowed to be vocal. Don't let anyone shut you down. No one has that right. No one has that power unless you unfortunately give it to them. But you're not doing that anymore. We're over that. We're growing from that. That could have easily been a thing that kept you at a crossroad, is hearing other people's voice, hearing their thoughts and their opinions when it wasn't necessarily beneficial to your path. And again, this is how your path is shifting. You don't have to let anyone shut you down anymore. So we also have, allow yourself to have fun. Allow yourself to sit and rest. Allow yourself to feel happiness. Allow yourself to be in the moment. There is a lot about allowing here in your reading. There's a lot of energy that you are going to have to be aware of coming in and out of your life, whether you're opening the door for it to leave or for it to come into your life. Allow yourself to have fun. And resting can be fun. Allow yourself to take a nap, or allow yourself to feel happy about taking a nap when maybe, I could have overworked myself and done X, Y, and Z just to say I got it done. But I'm happy that I found rest in this moment. However it resonates for you, find that happiness, build that happiness. And also, I'm hearing you don't have to show anyone else. You don't have to flaunt it. You don't have to prove them wrong, because whoever it is, they know it. Their spirit knows it. And you don't have to go out of your way to say, hey, look at me. I'm having fun. I'm restful. I'm good. You good? There's none of that. There's no more mixing of your energy with that energy. We also have, you are protected from any negativity. There's supposed to be a comment. You are protected from any negativity, envy, jealousy, or fear cast your way. You are protected by the Most High and will continue to rise into your power. So very fitting. It's very interesting that at the end of your reading is when I'm remembering something, but I actually did an extra smoke cleanse around my energy and around the energy of this pile. I was sensing some energy that didn't belong, so I, smoke cleansed it with some Palo Santo. But you are protected from any negativity, any envy, jealousy, or fear cast your way. You are protected by the Most High and will continue to rise into your power. You will. This is the part of the ending that is being introduced into your path right now, where you are starting to believe and feel your protection. You are starting to let that protection carry you into decisions where, I'm not choosing wrong, I'm choosing what's best for me. And you are continuing to rise into your divine power. Pile number 4. So, that is all that I have for you. If you enjoyed this reading, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. And if you really, really enjoyed this reading, make sure to check out my Patreon, which is listed down in the description. And you can gain early access to videos like this one and exclusive access to content that I am not releasing anywhere else other than my Patreon. And I will see you in another reading. Peace.